What is going on, everybody? This is David here from Blue's Videos and Collectibles, and today I got a brand new video for you guys. And this video is going to be a little bit different from my normal videos because of the simple fact that I would like to have a little something different besides just doing eBay hauls and toy reviews. So I do have a lot of G.I. Joe vehicles that have a lot of missing parts, and I would like to somewhat go ahead and start building them back up to be complete. And this is one of them, or one of two killer whales that I have in my collection that are just sitting there and they're not complete, and it's just eating me alive that I don't have the parts for them. So slowly but surely, this is going to be a new series where I build up certain vehicle, or not certain, but all my vehicles up. May not be all the time when I do these videos because, you know, G.I. Joe parts from the 80s is real hard to come by, and somewhat can be some expensive, more so than others. So may not always get these uploads all the time like you would like in my eBay hauls or my toy reviews. But when I do, I would like to do an update for each time I get it, so that way we can take this journey together and start from scratch and then have the complete item. Now, some parts might be a little harder to obtain, so it's going to take a while. And others, you know, they're fairly pretty easy and inexpensive. It just all depends on the vehicle and how rare it is and how much people are selling it for. So this is one of my favorite items that's in front of me, the Killer Whale Hovercraft. And when I got these two vehicles, I was real excited, you know, and I knew that they were incomplete, but I knew that I also wanted to be able to build them back up, you know, to have them complete, to go with my collection of G.I. Joes that I have. So this is going to be kind of a special project for me, and hopefully it's a special project for you guys, so y'all can come and see and watch the progress as time goes on. Luckily, I'm able to have some help, and it's from my best friend Daryl, and he is slowly but surely somewhat getting back into the collecting game. There are certain things that he's really focusing on when it comes to his collection. It is G.I. Joes, and there are certain particular figures that he likes to army build that are some of his favorites growing up. And and so he also has an eBay store on the side for a side hustle aside his full-time job. So he's able to sell on eBay and Facebook, and when he does, he likes to buy in bulk. So when he buys in bulk, he gets a lot of extra parts and accessories when it comes to G.I. Joes and selling them, and other stuff that he likes to sell as well that he knows that will sell. So he's able to obtain a lot of accessories that go along with some of the vehicles that I have. And so I'm able to trade him for some parts, and maybe sometimes even buy some parts from him because, you know, it's a business, you know, he has to make money. And so I want to support him, you know, so I don't mind making trades and purchasing a few here and there, you know, give or take. But luckily for me, I do have a bag of accessories that I never went through when I obtained all these vehicles and didn't know some of these parts were there. So luckily I was able to get enough parts for it to really kind of kickstart this video. So this will be the first video of this series for this particular vehicle. And yeah, we'll be able to go through them and stuff. Excuse me. And like I said, I do have two of them. This one in particular had the most parts on it before I found all the extra ones. So as you can see, it's missing some hatches and guns and propellers and things like that. So it is missing not a whole lot, but the main piece that's probably going to be the last thing I'll get if for some reason I find a good ass deal on it would be like the propellers and the vanes that go on the back. And the reason why I say this is going to be the back part, the fans and propellers and all that stuff, excuse me, will be the hardest it's because they break easily, and a lot of the sellers just sell them broken. So more than likely, I probably won't complete this whole thing 100%, but majority of the other stuff I can get fairly easy, give or take. So more than likely, I'll probably leave the back part alone. And like I said, if I do find a good deal that's not broken, then I will pick them up. Would like to have 100% complete, but I got to look at reality, and sometimes the reality doesn't always suit well with certain projects that you want to do, but it is what it is. So that being said, this is the first Killer Whale Hovercraft that I want to start on because it's got most of the parts. And then here is the second one that I do want to, sorry about the shaky cam, that I do want to start on as well. As you can tell, or as you can see, it is missing quite a bit. So we will save that one for last. So unless if I happen to get doubles, then I can put them on here. But we will do that another time. So let's go ahead and bring back the one that we are going to be working on. So I hope y'all excited about this, because I know I am, because it's a new project for me. And when it comes to G.I. Joes, to be honest with you, aside from the characters, the main characters and so forth, and some of the action figures and more common vehicles, aside from that, and watching the 80s cartoons and a little bit of the 90s, I don't know shit about G.I. Joe. So never read the comic books. Well, I'll take that back. I did read a little bit of it, but I never read the comic books that much. So I have little to no knowledge of the history of this stuff, the vehicles or the toys, besides the episode that was shown on the Toys That Made Us. That's how I got my knowledge from them as far as history goes. But as a toy collector, I've been, reading up on certain things so that way I can make this video more enjoyable. So if I mess up, my apologies. I don't know all the pieces and parts to it. Like I said, this is a new project for me, and I'm excited to do it because, it's exciting to go ahead and kind of rebuild something that you never had as a kid. And once you obtain certain things, it's like a kid at Christmas, So when I was able to get these vehicles, it was very exciting, and I hope the rewards at the end will be a blessing to you guys. That way you can enjoy this piece along with me through these videos. So, but anyways, enough all the chit chat. Let's go ahead and get started with it. The first piece that I got here is the turret. So I already got one, and so this will go right here. And now all I would need is the two machine guns that go right there. And this here is the sled that goes at the bottom, and this is missing the shield. So I'll need to find a shield for that. And it goes inside here, and you can't really see, but it clicks in there, and it's supposed to click in there. But yeah, it'll go right there. So and then I need to find a button that goes that there. I did just see one recently. I don't know if it's sold by now, but it's like $8. Yeah, no, $8 for a little bitty piece of plastic. Go figure. And then here is the lower door hatch that unfortunately is broken right here, but it still works because I actually did try to fit it just so for the sake of the video it doesn't look too bad. But anyways, so it goes right there, and I am fumbling this up. There we go. So right there, So hopefully y'all are able to see that. So there's the hatch. So now I just need the plastic piece that goes here, and then the hatch that goes right there, and then the butt right here. So and now we have these two cannons. So luckily, like I said earlier, I was able to find a lot of these accessories, and Daryl helped me a lot too to finding these, so he pointed these out. He does have other parts that I need, so, but I know I'm going to have to come out with a trade for that with him. So hopefully we can get that trade done and over with, you know. So he's going through some stuff that I have that he's interested in, so hopefully he'll get back to me soon. And yeah, these cannons go right here, and what I need next for these cannons is I need the cover right there. So what that cover does, it holds over here, and then it will lift these cannons up. So hopefully I'll be able to get some of those soon. Now, most of the parts for this, especially for the little ones, it's only more on the cheap side, but it's better if you get them in the lot. That way it will save you some money. If you buy them individually, it would add up. So so hopefully I can buy 2 of those covers for these cannons, and then the 2 machine guns that go right there on the turrets, and then the other stuff. So next is we have the missile box. This is one of them. And one thing to look out for is a lot of times these break easily, so have to be careful with them. And over here I got 1 missile, so that will go right there. So anyways, so this missile box, I don't think it has a specific we're gonna go right here. A lot of times you just gotta be careful with these things because oops, that piece pulled off, I think. Either that or it's just broken. Wow. Okay, so yeah, not a good look. But we can just clip these. There we go. Clip that on there, and we can just slide that. A lot of times I think it's supposed to latch up this way, and the missile goes here. So I don't know if, because I've seen in some people's videos that these boxes kind of slouch over. I don't know if it's because of the weight of the missile or because of the plastic is worn. So luckily I'm able to set this up like that. And what the heck is this thing? Did I break off? Yeah, I could probably super glue it back on. Let's see what is that? I think it's too small to focus. But yeah, let me see something real quick. Yeah, it's probably this thing right here that I pulled out or broke. But oh well, it is what it is. Let me see if I can slide this piece over. Let me see here. I was able to do that, no problem. So, yeah. So, I think, anyways. Yeah, I think this piece is supposed to be over a little bit more. So. Yeah. Anyways, we'll fix that later. But anyways, here and my little hatch fell off. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and find me another hatch. Hopefully it won't cost an arm and a leg, because the one I saw was like $21. $21 for this little thing. But anyways, so another thing is, this is the final piece that I found, and to be quite honest with you, I don't know where this goes. Even my friend Daryl had a hard time figuring out where it goes. So I've been trying to do some research, and to no avail. I might have to ask someone that actually knows more about these vehicles than I do. But anyways, but yeah, so until then, we'll have to figure it out, and then with the next update, I will let you guys know. So, with that being said, that is going to be the end of the video, and I hope y'all enjoyed this as much as I did doing this with you guys. And as I receive more parts, I will do a second video, and we will put it together. Okay? So, if you like this video, please give this a thumbs up. If you're new to this channel, please give this channel a sub. And comment down below what you think of this video, and if you like this idea of this new series that I will be doing with you guys. And let me know. Let me know about what you think of G.I. Joes, and if you was a fan, if you watched the cartoon, if you're collecting G.I. Joes, and so forth. Anything G.I. Joes you want me to know, comment down below. And also, words to wisdom: buy what you love, not what you like. Because if you buy what you like, you will always get rid of it. And I will catch you guys later.